The next section of our packet is discussing scholarships. The first scholarship that I'd like to discuss is Regents Scholarship. The Regents Scholarship is a merit-based scholarship that encourages students to be college ready. The actual amount that is awarded each year is based on funding at the state level. Students who meet the requirements for the Regents Scholarship are eligible for financial incentives. Complete the Utah Scholars Core course of study, which we'll talk about in just a second, to earn a minimum individual grade of a C or higher in those core areas, maintain a 3.3 GPA or higher, and earn at least a composite ACT score of 22.
Go ahead.
The Centennial Scholarship is for students who plan for early graduation. It is a partial tuition program which allows for high school graduation to be flexible and appropriate to meet the individual student's needs of attending post-secondary education. Any public school student is eligible who has, first, a college and career readiness plan on file, which is what we do with your students as counselors, has indicated to the secondary school principal the intent to complete early graduation, so that would be the high school principal, has completed all required courses or demonstrated mastery of required skills and competencies, and finally has graduated from a Utah public high school. All of those four would make them eligible. Post-secondary institutions accredited by the Northwest Association of Schools and Colleges are eligible for this scholarship. A student must begin using funds as a full-time student and for tuition only within a calendar year of high school graduation.
Utah CET Scholarship, the Career Technical Education or CTE Scholarship and tuition awards are awarded to seniors who plan to pursue a career or CTE pathway. To be eligible, students must plan to earn, first, an associate's degree or less in a CTE area, or a bachelor's degree with a teaching credential in a CTE area. Students are awarded up to 1 year of tuition at associate institutions for this scholarship. The New Century Scholarship is another scholarship that is offered. Students will earn the New Century Scholarship by completing an associate's degree by high school graduation. Requirements are as follows. First, the graduate must graduate from a Utah high school with a minimum of a 3.5 cumulative grade point average. Second, they must complete all coursework for their associate's degree by the date they graduate from high school. Third, they must be a U.S. citizen or an eligible non-citizen. Fourth, they must have no criminal record except misdemeanor traffic citations. And lastly, they must be enrolled in and successfully complete 15 credit hours the fall semester after high school graduation at an eligible institution while maintaining a 3.3 semester GPA. The maximum award is $1,250 per semester. This is renewable up to 4 semesters, earning 60 credits or by completing a bachelor's degree. Students are required to renew this each semester by providing evidence that they are full-time enrolled students at a university with at least a 3.0 grade point average or higher.
So do you think the traffic accidents makes everyone in the school eligible for traffic citations?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. They're drivers like I was when I was in high school. Raise Me is our next category, and this is a new program that we just were introduced to this year by Ms. Thurmond, our other counselor, who we'll see in just a second. And this is a great tool used to motivate students with scholarship incentives. It begins in 9th grade. It was launched with the support of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and U.S. colleges to help support students attending college. A 529 or a Utah Education Savings Plan, otherwise known as UESP. These are plans that are tax-advantaged savings plans designed to encourage individuals to begin to save for future costs of higher education. The Utah Educational Savings Plan is a nonprofit trust fund and is the official and only 529 plan established and sponsored by the state of Utah. The UESP is a direct sold 529 plan, which means you can set up an account and make contributions by dealing directly with UESP. The benefits of opening a 529 savings plan are: it makes you eligible for a Utah state income tax credit. Contributions grow and are tax deferred. Tax-free when used for post-secondary education needs. For more information regarding the different scholarships or savings plans, please refer to the packet and the links that are associated in that packet.
All right, so now we're going to move on to graduation requirements. Students need a total of 27 credits to graduate from high school. There are specific classes required that will be outlined in the meeting. Most colleges recommend taking extra academic classes to prepare for college. The Jordan School District requires students to take 4 credits of English or language arts classes, 3.5 credits of social studies, 3 credits of math, 3 credits of science, 2 credits of healthy lifestyles, 1.5 credits of fine arts, 1 credit of career and technical education or CTE classes, 0.5 of digital studies, 0.5 of financial literacy, and 8 credits of elective classes. A few colleges and scholarships may require 2 years of a world language. 2 years of a world language is not a high school graduation requirement. We suggest that you research admission requirements for specific colleges and scholarships you are interested in. Students with a full schedule will have the opportunity to earn 8 credits per year, 7.5 credits at OHMS. If your student passes all of their classes, they can graduate with 31.5 credits. Release time or seminary classes are not offered for high school graduation graduation credits. Students who take release time during your school day will only receive 27.5 credits.
So that means students who take seminary or release time have no flexibility to fail any classes.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta work extra hard on that. Next section is our pathways, which you'll see in the packet. Pathways are a sequence of courses related to a specific career area. Students who are interested in specific career areas should complete a career and technical education or a CTE pathway. In the back of your PCCR packet, there are pathways offered at Riverton High School. CTE pathways are also offered at other high schools within the district if your student is planning to attend any of the other high schools. The JATC programs are also considered CTE pathways. We thank you for watching this sweet video filled with riveting excitement. The OHMS counseling team looks forward to visiting with you, with both you as the parent and student, to create a 4-year plan including graduation requirements, as well as review your test results from the previous school year. If you have any questions, please come prepared to ask those questions during our meeting. Thanks.